Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my November beauty favorites. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see what I have been loving during the month of November, then just keep on watching. So this is actually the last monthly favorites of 2020. Yes, I say the last one because on December, I will be doing my awards like Best of Beauty 2020. So it will be a little bit different. So we're about to wrap up November. I think when I'm uploading this video, it's gonna be Saturday, November 28th, I think, or Sunday, November 29th, somewhere in there. But we're just like right here, so close to December. And in fact, I want to make an announcement. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make my first Vlogmas. I know, 25 days non-stop every single day and upload. I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if it's gonna happen the way that I want it or not, but I'm gonna try my best. So wish me luck. I hope that you can make me company for all the days that I will upload, and if I miss one day, I hope that you will forgive me too. But anyhow, my friends, I'm super excited right here because the month of November was a really good month. I was able to try a lot of new products, and some of the products that they are upcoming, they are available in certain markets. But yeah, I'm gonna start right here. Let's see, with what should we start first? I think with the skincare. I think the product that has been making a huge change, I mean, it has made a huge change on my skin. I mean, I have found out that my skin looks a lot more youthful. It doesn't have too much redness as it used to. Also, the firmness of my skin, it has been truly a beautiful, beautiful product. Also, what I have found out is that my enlarged pores have diminished a little. I'm not gonna say it's a miracle product because it's not a miracle product, but it actually works really good. And it's this one right here from Chantecaille. Is their Gold Recovery Intense Concentrate PM. So this one right here, I mean, you're gonna be bored to see it because I have featured it on a couple other videos. But truly, I mean, these ampules, they are magic. I mean, they are truly, truly magic. This right here is a regimen for 28 days. And basically, the way that I did the very first 2 weeks is I removed everything from my skincare during the nighttime and only kept my toner and my moisturizer. So it went like toner, then these, and then the moisturizer, and that's it. Just to really see the results, and the results were there. I saw that, again, my skin didn't went like all hot fire red. There were not like little breakouts here and there. And then I saw my skin a little bit more supple. And I think it actually shows. I'm actually using right now a foundation that is truly lightweight, that it doesn't have a lot of coverage at all. And if there's any room on the description box below, I will leave it again on the description box below. But I mean, what a difference, what a change. And this regimen right here, you don't have to actually use it like every single month. Like I think about it right now that I have tried it, that I will be using it kind of like seasonally. Like every season, I'm gonna do this, kind of like reset my skin and then move on with my skincare. That's what I'm thinking to do. Just, like, again, just like 4 times a year, and that's it. A really good product, really like it. And I think Chantecaille's, because like I said, I don't really know when I'm uploading this video, but I'm sure their sale is still going on. I mean, like, I will be leaving all the details in the description box below, and if there's any sales that I find or any codes too, I will make sure to have it all detailed on the description box. That way, you can take advantage of it, because I think right now, yeah, I'm pretty sure right now they still have their 25% off. Okay, friends, moving on right here to hair. I mean, this is nothing new to you. You know that I love my Airwrap from Dyson. This is the way that I do my hair. Like, I actually just washed my hair today and style it and all that jazz. But that's the way that I achieve my little wavy curls and all of that. I truly love my Dyson Airwrap, but I have loved it even more with this new attachment right here. So this is a longer barrel. This is, I think, the 1.2. So my hair is long right now. I mean, like right now is, you know, like wavy, but it actually goes like it's long, and I mean, like I have the air wrap complete, but all of the barrels, they, you know, like I shouldn't say that they were harder, but it was just taking a little bit more time to make my hair. This one right here make, you know, a huge difference. Usually with my air wrap, I'm done with my hair in about 30 minutes. Now with these long barrels, I can get my hair completely done, my entire hair, which I have plenty, about 20 minutes. So I think that's a huge improvement, and I'm planning to get the 1.6. You know, I have been in these like hair care kind of, you know, like, I don't know, I just have been all about hair care lately. Well, I did a partnership video with Camera Ready Cosmetics, and they were very kind, and they sent me this Oribe Signature Moisture Mask. And this one right here is a hydrating mask. And I mean, I think I have mentioned it too many times here on my channel, but my hairdresser told me, okay, you have treated hair for so many years, you're using a lot of like repair shampoo, repair conditioning, repair mask. You need to jazz it up. You need to, yes, use your repair treatments, but also bring some moisture and hydration to your hair. And so I have been trying so many hair masks, most of them amazing, really good, but oh my goodness, this hair mask is something else. I mean, I love Oribe. I love Oribe, but this mask, honestly, when I put it on my hair, you need a very tiny little amount. It's very thick in consistency, but you don't need that much. Just run it through your hair and you're not gonna even feel it. You're gonna be like, where is it? I don't, you know, it's not on my hair. Well, what happened is your hair will like absorb it immediately, and your hair, I mean, like here, look, there's, I mean, like, I know my hair is not perfect, but look, it's healthier, more shiny. Do you see that? And I'm not using other products. I'm only using a hair protectant by Bumble & Bumble that I always use, like a heat protectant, right? But that's it. I mean, nothing else that adds more shine to my hair. Just this right here. Honestly, a miracle worker. And then I have been loving my new jewelry from LUISA. Now, these earrings right here, you have seen them, you know, try before. These right here, I bought them myself, like many months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. You have seen me using them many times. And then a couple weeks ago, LUISA reached out to me and they sent me some products, and they sent me this ring right here. And I know, I mean, like, it's a big ring, but I really love it. It's kind of like a statement ring. Usually this, you know, hand right here, I just leave it for my wedding ring, my wedding band, and that's it. But this one right here, you know, this hand right here is the one that I like to kind of like make it a little bit like different and, you know, have different type of rings. And I really love this statement ring. I mean, like, I know it looks a little bit big, but yet it's like very nice and sleek, and it's not like, I mean, it looks big, but it doesn't look super chunky. I don't know, it's just a different style. I just really like it. And I have seen it many times on Instagram, so I know it's trendy right now. And by the way, LUISA, they are still having a thing. Their sale is like you buy one thing and then the second piece is 50% off. I think it's something like that. So they have a really good deal. Okay, let's move on into fragrance right here. I mean, not only the cutest yet elegant packaging, but the scent. House of SILLAGE, they partner up with Disney. What a way to wrap up their year. I'm like, I just feel like so happy for them, but happy for us too. I mean, like, who's not a Disney lover? I mean, like, I love Disney. I grew up in Peru, but when I came here to United States, the first thing that I was taking to go to is Disneyland, and then I went to Disney World. And then as my kids grew up, I mean, I live in California, so we had an annual pass, and we pretty much went like every weekend. We were at Disney, and when I say every weekend, it was like Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Friday, you know, afternoon, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's how much we love Disney. So anyhow, this fragrance right here, I don't know how they are able to achieve this beautiful scent, because this is not your typical, I mean, this scent right here, as soon as, I'm like, I have to, I mean, as soon as you put it on, you're gonna smell right away that coconut in it, then a little bit of bergamot. You smell a little bit of that mandarin in, but yet it's very elegant. It's such a beautiful scent, like for every single day. Sorry, I just have to have a little more because this is just too pretty. This is just such a pretty fragrance. I truly love it. It's just so different. I think so different not only for what I have been, I mean, like I love fragrances. I love perfumes, and this is, I like nothing else that I have. Like truly nothing else that I have. And it has coconut, so for me it's kind of like that vacation that I cannot have right now, like as many of you guys too, you know, it's here all in this bottle. And then the long-lasting power of House of SILLAGE fragrances, I mean, it's extraordinary. It doesn't change on your skin, it lingers. I mean, it does have a beautiful sillage too, so it's a gorgeous fragrance. And if you tell me, is it more a gourmand fragrance? It's not really like that sweet fragrance. It's not. It's more between you smell that sweetness, but it's more of like that refreshing, very uplifting fragrance. That's what it is. I mean, I think it's an extraordinary fragrance. And I mean, if the package is not gonna convince you right here, oh my goodness, I think this will be a lovely gift for, you know, any Disney fan. I mean, like, this is collectible piece, so I'm so happy I got it. Oh my gosh. And let's move on right here a little bit into makeup. So I'm so happy that Hourglass brought back this palette. This is called the Illuminate Sheer Color Trio. So they reformulated it. So this is a vegan formula. I don't know honestly if this is limited edition. I know it was sold only and exclusively at Hourglass website. I love cream products, and I have a light to medium skin tone. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm super happy that all of you, I'm like so grateful with each and every single one of you for being here and spending some of your time with me. But yeah, I have a light to medium skin tone, and this works fantastic. I mean, I love obviously a beautiful peach blush, but this is the way that it like applies on the skin is not sheer, which I like. I mean, it does have pigmentation, but it blends so beautifully. And then this is a gorgeous bronzer. It's not cool tone, it's not too neutral, it's a little bit on the warmer side, but not too warm either. I mean, like, it's such a perfect bronzer. And then absolutely love this highlighter right here. The highlighter here though is a little bit more sheer. So if you have the Hourglass, let me see if I have it right here. No, I have a mess right here. So if you have the Hourglass highlighters on the stick, those, they do have more pigmentation than this one right here. This goes a little bit more sheer, which it actually translates to a more natural type of makeup. So if you're using a serum-like type of foundation and you want to go very light with your makeup, everyday type of wear, this will be stunning, amazing. The only thing, obviously, this will not complement every single skin tone. And there you go, pulling the ears on Hourglass. They are not listening to us, unfortunately. That's the only thing that I have to say. They do beautiful products, but they really need, you know, a call to the management. You guys, it's time for you to cater to various skin tones. That's for sure. I'm moving on right here into eyeshadow palette, and this one right here is by the brand BK Beauty. Congratulations to Lisa and to the BK Beauty team. They launched their first color product, the True Beauty palette, and this one right here, just like the name, is a True Beauty. Honestly, this is not the palette that is gonna give you, wow, this intense look, intense metallics, intense shimmers, but it's an easy palette. It's a palette that you can get a very well done eyeshadow look without so much effort. Pigmentation is there, but blendability is what it speaks out of this palette right here. And then the color story is beautiful because you have your neutral tones, but then Lisa was able to jazz it up right here with a little bit of pink, a little bit of lavender, purpley tones that they just complement so well. You know, brown eyes, hazel eyes. I mean, this is just a beautiful, like I said, like an everyday palette. I'm in fact using, wait a second, this shade right here as a base. And then I use a little bit of this shade right here. And like I said, blendability is there. Is a gorgeous palette, beautiful, everyday, perfect, on the go, you know, easy going. Sometimes we, you know, like sometimes we complicate ourselves trying to use this and here and there and so many things that at the end you're like, okay, I'm out to nothing, right? And then Scott Barnes came out with his Glamazon palette. I made a complete full-on review. This is, I mean, I don't know, like if you're sleeping into Scott Barnes, I don't know what you're doing, because he's honestly bringing quality. I mean, like to begin with, the color story, come on, give me a break. The different formulations right here, this is gorgeous. Let me tell you here. Let's see, let me show you this. And it's so beautiful, stunning, stunning. Pigmentation is there. I mean, like it's just a gorgeous eyeshadow palette, and it's different too, and that's what I like about it. You know, it's not like, I mean, I have my go-to like neutral ones, but I also like when they jazz it up a little, but it's, you know, it's that Glamazon and it's that 90s vibe. I'm a girl of the 90s, so I'm totally here for it. And then Sydney Grace brought back many of their eyeshadows, eyeshadow palettes, like the Tiny Marbles. I think they still have it available, and they brought back Enduring Love. Ta-da! Oh, I was so happy when they brought it back. I wasn't really honestly too convinced about, you know, that new packaging, kind of like the team packaging for something different, but when I received it, I was like, it looks super pretty. I mean, very like, has kind of like that romantic look, and I love it. I got the one in the light version because I know there's light and then there's deep, I think it's called, and this right here is gorgeous. I'm using this right here too. I actually deepen out a little bit my outer V with this shade right here, and then kind of like in the middle I use a little bit of this shade, and then on top I put a little bit of a liquid eyeshadow. But yeah, gorgeous palette. I'm so happy I finally got my hands on it, because when it launched I completely skip on it, and then I felt I regret it, and then when they restock it, I missed the restock, and then I think it was Christmas in July that they did. I decided to go for, I mean, like I wanted it, but I said, you know, today I'm gonna buy this, and then the other day I'm gonna buy this one. Why I did that? This one sold out right away, so I had to wait, but so happy I waited because it's such a good palette. And then the last eyeshadow palette that I have right here has to be is Dior. It's Dior, and this is in soft cashmere. Look at this beauty. So I actually tried this on a try on haul video. That try on haul video was amazing because I discovered so many things that they were just so good. But Dior, they don't cease to impress. Honestly, their new formulation, the new color stories. If you have seen the new queen that is about to come out, it's all purple. I mean, my heart is like out of my chest that I want it now. Yeah, that's how much I like it. But yes, Dior formulation is amazing, and this is another everyday palette. This is more cool tone. I mean, like it has some neutral tones, but it's leaning more cool tone, and I truly love it. It just gives this very seductive look that I truly like, and it's like perfect for, you know, just perfect for every day. And then foundations. Actually, I have 3 foundations right here that have really impressed me. One of them I know is available in Canada and also in Europe. I know it's gonna drop anytime it's gonna drop. Is the new Chanel SUBLIMAGE L'Essence du Teint. Beautiful foundation. It's more like serum-like, liquidy. Is just beautiful. I mean, like it gives a gorgeous glow, not super glowy, very light consistency in a light to medium coverage. You will need to set it though, and hear me out here. I have dry skin. It doesn't set. It's not a self-setting foundation, but it's gorgeous. The packaging is gorgeous too. I'm so afraid to drop it. I don't know why they put it in a glass bottle. I mean, I know it looks beautiful, but this foundation, I mean, chef's kiss, amazing. And then another foundation that really took me by surprise is this one by Huda Beauty. This is her stick foundation. And listen, I do own the other Huda Beauty foundation, the first one and the only one prior to this one, right? And it has full coverage, so I always had to kind of like dilute it a little because I didn't want to, you know, like have a full coverage foundation. I'm not a full coverage girl, okay? But this one right here, one thing, she finally listened that we are like, please, done with the heavy fragrance. You don't need to have products like so heavily scented to begin with. And this one, no scent at all. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's not heavy. You may think, hey, you know what, it's a stick foundation, it's gonna look heavy. It doesn't look heavy at all. The only thing right here is this one has some coconut derivatives, so I personally, I will not use it every day. I will use it, you know, from time to time on certain occasions. I don't have any coconut allergies, but, you know, just in case if you don't want to risk it, I will say, you know, don't use it every day, but otherwise it's a beautiful foundation. Now, foundation that I can say you can use it every single day because it doesn't have any fragrance, any alcohol. I mean, like, it's a gorgeous foundation. Is this one by Cogendo. Is their moisture foundation. They reformulated it, so this foundation has existed actually for decades, and I was so impressed. It's very thick in consistency, and at the very beginning when I was trying it, I'm like, I don't think this foundation is gonna be for me. It looks very thick. Wait a minute, when I spread it, I'm like, oh, now we're talking. It has beautiful radiance, but the most beautiful thing about it is how natural it looks on the skin. I mean, like, literally you can see your skin kind of peeking through in the most like beautiful way. I mean, like, honestly, it just makes your skin look more healthy. I mean, like, it blends with the skin beautifully, and yet gets to have that light to medium coverage. You can build it up to medium coverage. Now, this size right here is only 20 grams, so it's kind of little, but worth it, truly worth it. And then I have been going back to my drawers and kind of like, okay, I need to get to use my, you know, my other products on my collection, because honestly, some of them, they get neglected. So I have been using quite a bit my Tom Ford bronzer, and this one right here is in Gold Dust. Now, Gold Dust has a little bit of a sheen, no shimmer. No, zero shimmer, but this one right here will give that kind of like golden luminosity to your skin. I personally love it because it goes really well with my undertone. Terra is beautiful if you want a complete matte bronzer, but this is the one that I have in like, come here, baby. And I think the reason why too is because I think Saks of Fifth, they had a really good deal on this bronzer. It was like 50% off, and I have in fact seen it in many other websites at a great discount, like 40% off if I find it. I mean, I will be linking all the products right here no matter what, but if I find any specific discounts or codes or something like that, I will make sure to put it in the description box below so you can take advantage of it. But yes, you have, I mean, like, if you look always at my description box and you see what I'm wearing, you know that lately it has been this bronzer. And then you know how I have been on a kick with Chantecaille. Well, they gave us a great surprise. 2019, they came out with a beautiful holiday collection that it was just so jaw-dropping, like gorgeous packaging, etc. But then it was only for the holidays. It was limited edition, and then obviously, I mean, like, there were a few pieces here and there all the way through, I think, February, but then it was gone. Well, they brought it back, and one of the products that I absolutely love from that collection is the Eclat Brilliant, which is this beautiful highlighter. Is the one that I'm using right now. It just looks stunning. I love the golden undertone that it has, but it's not a warm gold. It's actually kind of like a champagne gold with a little bit more gold than champagne, but kind of right there, and then it blends. I mean, beautiful. I mean, like, Chantecaille products, they know how to make makeup so well. I mean, so well. Their formulation is glorious, and I'm so happy they have it back. So I'm like, oh yes, I don't know, it's just kind of like, I can use it more often now, and I'm using it, and I'm just so happy that it's back. And you know what? When I was talking about eyeshadows, I have forgotten about this amazing product. Thank goodness Bobbi Brown came out with this quad right here. I don't know if it came back on stock or not. It's the LUXE eyeshadow quad, and these ones right here are the LUXE eyeshadows, those that have like a lot of like bling. Look at this. Oh, these are wet, beautiful eyeshadows. So they sell them in singles, so none of these are like new. So if you already have them, you know, you don't need them. I think this quad right here is perfect for those of us that didn't have them. I will make sure to try to find it because the deal right there is really good. I think I pay $55. There was a discount too, because if you buy it by singles, I think each of them is $35. So the savings is real on that quad. And now let's talk blush. So I'm like, you know what, during the holiday season, it's time for me to use my holiday collection. That, by the way, I don't know if you want to see kind of like ranking my holiday palettes or ranking my holiday collections, like which one was like the best one or something like that. I don't know, like I said, you know, I'm trying to get my, you know, my list of things that I want to do for Vlogmas. So let me know what you want to see. But I'm like, I have to give more love to my Chanel. This is the blush from this year. This is Les Champs du Chanel. Yeah, so this is just glorious. It looks deep, but it doesn't go deep on the skin. It's this beautiful rosy tone that is just a little bit on the muted side. It's not matte, so it's actually, it doesn't have shimmer in it, but it actually gives a beautiful, I don't know, a something to the skin. It's just gorgeous. I wish they can come out with these, you know, kind of like in the regular version, but other than that, I may end up getting a second one of these because I mean I know this is gonna be like a go-to. This is a shade that I will use all the time. Absolutely stunning. Okay, my friends, and I think this does it for these November favorites. I mean, November 2020 favorites. Like I said, my next video of favorites is not gonna be December favorites, but it's gonna be like the best of 2020. And I'm super excited for that because this year, actually, we received a lot of great products. There has been amazing launches right here, and I'm super excited to be doing a Vlogmas. I mean, crossing my fingers, wish me the best, that I'm able to keep up with an everyday upload. I know, I mean, like, it's challenging. I usually upload 5 times a week, so I know that's hard. So I'm gonna try my best for 25 days straight. That's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be fun. If you have any ideas, leave them on the comments down below. Let me know if you have tried any of these products or what have you been loving through the month of November. I would love to hear from you. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, you are waiting too long. I hope that you will give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And it will be amazing if you can come and follow me on my Instagram. Right there, I keep you posted whenever there's a sale, whenever I'm reviewing a product. I give you close-up images. I mean, I'm trying my best to get to my 10K subscribers here in YouTube, so hopefully we can celebrate that together before the 2020 ends. Plus, I would love to get obviously to 10K followers on Instagram. That may take a little bit longer, but hey, you know, we can make it together, and I greatly appreciate your support. It means so much to me. Thank you so much again for that opportunity. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.